Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 10 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. Playing the game is Weird Bias, aka Bacon. Joining him is me, 8-Bit Red Mage, and on my right, Wrath of Blade.
What was that voice?
That's my, introducing the LP voice.
No, I mean these voices right here.
Oh, okay.
We shall expect you at the estate.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Bobcat Tail MacGuffin dude thingy.
Bobcat Tail MacGuffin dude thingy? That's a good name.
The worst character design ever. Made flesh.
He comes straight out of DeviantArt.
He
is Ondor's attendant.
Yep. Ondor's attendant, the hedgehog.
Alright, is this gonna be a hunt episode?
Heck no. Just plot.
Right.
And then some dungeon. I'm spoiling the LP video right now.
Oh no.
No, I'm just looking at, because due to dinosaurs, I ended up losing that one hunt, and now we're picking up some new ones. Hunts actually will show up over a period of time, so like what, for example, the only requisite for these hunts is I've progressed the plot enough, or I've done a certain number of hunts, basically.
Alright.
So certain hunts are prerequisite for other hunts, and
all the monsters on the hunt, like bulletin board things, look like creatures from Hayao Miyazaki movies.
I don't know, like...
Just saying.
Well, there's a lot of detail and there's a lot of love put into the characters and the creatures in both of these. I love a lot of the designs. Like, I don't know, I may fault certain things about this game, but they had design. They had some great design ideas for a lot of this.
Like designing that one Seek to be leaning up on that bar.
Yep.
Amazing artistic choice.
Exactly. Also, this dude.
He's laying on the ground.
Bangers and Seeks, they have a problem. They sleep in the middle of the ground. On the ground.
Which is weird, because they're so much bigger than humans. You think they could just, like, kill everyone and take over.
And then
they're severely underrepresented in the political structure.
Yeah.
There was one Banga that has any political clout at all. He was in episode
1. He sat at a table. That was his, like, his political intrigue.
Nope, he didn't even sit. He just stood there.
He stood there? Oh,
yep.
Whatever.
Nope, not even important enough to get a chair. They don't design chairs.
Who wants to make a chair for a Banga, you know? They have to, like, open up a slot for the tail.
Oh god.
Nobody wants that.
That would be terrible. Can you imagine, like, trying to deal with that? Like, seriously.
Nope.
I bet furries deal with us all the time.
Oh my god, what? Anyway.
Yeah, let's not take that to its logical
Suddenly we're teleported to the castle Alexandria.
What are those things?
They're wings! This is the castle from Final Fantasy IX.
So, if this is the castle from Final Fantasy IX, who is this? Is this Kuja?
What the fuck is Ondor's voice?
So you are the sword he strung above my head.
I think he's,
Vane
like,
has left
Swedish.
not a thing to charm.
No, that's Fran, man.
Not left a thing to charm. Alright, he's Indian.
East Indian, yes.
He's just foreign.
Nondescript.
That was the direction this guy was given.
What the fuck is on Bash's outfit? He just has a multicolored checkerboard.
She must be very important.
Hanging out of his shirt.
Hello, my name is Tetsura Nomura. Excuse me, I am just going to go into this fabric store and take a hair dry, like a industrial strength, fan to it, and that's how I will design my clothing.
They will depart for Rabanastre upon the arrival of the fleet this eventide.
Eventide?
Ondor, you have such lies. I don't believe them. Alright, Castle Alexandria
is being invaded by the invincible airship.
By Star Wars.
By Star Wars with a keyhole on the front. This is Kingdom
Even better.
Hearts.
Is this Ansem we're seeing here?
The Final Fantasy XII LP, where we just reference other video games the whole time.
What are we waiting for?
And movies and pop
What are
culture.
we waiting for?
Rosenberg. Surely the exigencies of position are not lost on you. Why, indeed.
So what
You
we're
should
getting
find
from
the
Ondor
enemies
here
James
is
an
basically
easy burden to bear.
we're turning you in. Sorry, man. I can't let you be seen here. So pull out your sword for me, and you know we'll
Sorry,
Summon
can't
the
be helped.
guard.
And then he pulls out his sword,
does nothing.
and then they summon the guards, and Bash is
They have to be
suddenly
taken to
like, fuck, they
How,
called my bluff.
how did those guys get there so quick? How do you summon the guards that quick? Like
They were just
summon the
waiting
guards.
outside. They were in the door.
Leaning up against the door.
They knew.
Alright guys, when he says summon the guard, that's when we burst in.
Theatrics,
Those
man.
decrepit basking
It's all
fools in
theatrics.
Arcades tie
It's-
my hands
Hey, it's
and
your
look what
excellency,
happens. I tell
your
you,
excellency,
this country's
Vane Solidus
obstinacy
Snake
knows
Laguna
no
Beach.
bounds.
Okay, off. Okay, you need to come up with a nickname. Blade, I'm actually gonna have you do this. Come up with a nickname for Gabranath.
Gabranath?
Gabranath.
To be conspicuously well funded.
The Strait of Gabranather. That's literally all I got.
Yggdrasil the Overlord.
The Marquis has written us a letter. He claims that
Gabrun
he's
Star
recaptured our
Heroes.
runway. He's giving them to
I'm
Geese.
good with that.
I'm okay with that too.
Okay, Gabrun Star Heroes.
He will die by my hand.
He's gonna die by whose hand?
Your fraternity
brother.
is moving.
Fraternity was used there for a good reason.
Geese returns with Larsa.
You know what fraternity is
Tomorrow
about,
morning They
right?
will leave Bujerba. See you home
Brohood?
safely,
Yep.
Gabranth.
So
Alright.
he has good
Now
fraternity
I'm
because he
expecting
is
Dr.
going to
Sid.
murder his brother.
You may leave.
He's a nice guy.
The irony is not lost.
We must see the real
Best
thing,
character.
to be sure. Nabadis taught us much. Yes, it's well hidden. They'll be off chasing after shadows, the fools. Ah, yes. The reins of history.
This is
back
Sid,
in hands
correct?
there.
He is Dr.
Blade.
Sid. Yes.
You seem to be enjoying
I
your job.
love Sid.
I was kept
There
waiting
is not a
42
Final
years.
Fantasy game that
What
does not
news of
have,
Arcades?
like,
Our
where
honored
Sid
members
is
of the
not
Senate.
completely
Amazing.
Hard
wonderful.
work as always.
Yep.
Trying to find a dagger for
I
your
think
back.
this is probably my favorite one, though. Honestly, he's
No,
great. He's
I think
wonderful.
Final Fantasy IV Sid is my favorite Sid.
What?
I'm just saying that because he's from Final Fantasy IV.
No way! He's totally the best one. That one or the Sid from 5.
My favorite one was Robin Williams.
Which is Final Fantasy VIII Sid.
Yep. Definitely my favorite one.
Alright.
I mean, come on.
And now there are tiny boots flying over this gigantic boot. And Franas.
They designed all the ship storage compartments to be like shoe racks.
They're giant shoe trees.
I wonder if there's left-handed ships and right-handed ships now, or like
What?
like the ships that are designed for your left boot and your right boot kind of thing.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyways, this is Dreadnought Leviathan. So that's all the summons from previous games never show up in this game. They
Bullshit.
never. So
Never.
no Bahamut, but they are they are the names of ships in this game.
There's Amalia. And she's gonna
Oh shit.
very fake slap Bosch the Dalmaskin.
Come now, come now.
This is radiating
Have you
pain.
forgotten your manners?
That was clearly
This is hardly
a
the courtesy
like
due
strike
the late
that pierced
Princess
his
Ashalia
skin.
Bernardin Dalmasca.
Oh yeah,
Princess?
Bosch has
The late
like,
Princess Ashalia Balmarglin Rabanasta.
Any mean member of the
Alabasta. Kingdom of Alabasta.
I like how she's on there, but she doesn't have any handcuffs or anything. Like she's the only one out of all the prisoners here who doesn't get that treatment.
She a prisoner?
Yeah, totally. She's the leader of the resistance. Like, you know, that's like high treason.
I will not play puppet
and,
to
like,
Vayne.
a bad thing to the Empire. So you would think that they'd keep her handcuffed, but then they realized the dramatic scene of her slapping him wouldn't happen otherwise. So they didn't give her handcuffs.
It will warrant the quality of her blood. Only I know where to find it.
The quality of her
You
blood
took my father's
is
life. Why spare
high.
mine now? You would have me live in shame.
Somehow stones are magic things that can do
Stop being
blood
so
tests.
stubborn. Keep on like this and you're gonna get us all killed.
Don't interrupt.
Shut up, Van.
Oh wait, now you're important.
Vaughn, that stone.
Suddenly a rock.
Somehow it glows because Ash is nearby.
This spares us a great deal of trouble.
It just resonates with
Don't
Van.
give it to him.
He's secretly having a
Where
boner
did
or
that come
something.
from? I'm just like, he was clearly holding it the whole time because with his hands in fucking shackles like that, he could not reach into his pocket.
It's the rock he always holds. Haven't you been paying attention?
Oh, in battles, that's what he was hitting people with. The rock just extended into a rod.
Absolutely.
I love how they're manhandling him in this scene. Just
Yeah,
grab him
everyone
right
else
there.
just walks off casually and they're like, "Fucking Van, get out there!"
He's just a kid. Let's abuse him extra hard. Because we are evil. No context at all, just evil. That music, very relaxing. This game does have a fantastic soundtrack, although it lacks like Final Fantasy X's, you know, hard rock intro for that one song.
Keep quiet. There was nothing else that I could do. You know that.
Oh, I understand.
Nothing else he could do.
Honor, duty, and all that. Still can't believe that was a princess.
What was that guard aiming at?
This is definitely Star Wars, Stormtrooper Academy, ahoy.
They're all Rosler or Vossler or whatever the fuck. They all look exactly the same
Aren't
anyway.
you a little
Not lightly did I
tall
beg his
for
aid.
a Imperial
Listen,
Guard,
It's been a full
Vossler?
2 years. I alone have kept Her Majesty safely hidden. I doubted friend and foe alike. I could trust
Obi-Wan
nobody.
Vane
You did your
Solidor
duty,
sent me.
and mine for me.
Obi-Wan
I'm getting
Vane
her out.
Solidor?
I need your
No.
help. Of course.
Your Excellency Obi-Wan Vane Solidor, or Vane Solidus Snake Laguna Beach.
He'd be like Vader, come on, man.
He has a new name now.
Actually, Vane would be like, what's his name from, prequels?
That
Wait.
that
Word of
jump
caution
cut.
before we set out.
What a smooth transition.
It was
that
lovely,
red web of
and you
light
will
spanning the
admit as
passageway.
such.
It is
Infrared
a mechanism to
lights.
detect intruders within
No,
the ship.
How the
they're
fuck
red
can we
lights.
see
Break one of
them?
those
How the
beams
hell
and
can
an
we
alarm
see
will
those?
sound, summoning the guard.
They're not infrared at all, they're
The
just
alarm should
lights.
cease after a time, but
Period.
it's better to avoid
If it
drawing
was
unnecessary
infrared, you would
attention.
not be seeing them.
Come.
They are just
Her
red
Majesty
lights
awaits.
that they have there.
Somebody just left a bunch of laser pens there.
Why would they even have that on an airship? Like, seriously, it makes no sense. You have
For
prisoners.
security.
You have prisoners. Why would prisoners ever not be in their prison cells unless you're stupid like everybody in
In case
this game?
shit like this happens.
And what's it gonna do? Stop them from aimlessly wandering around at all? No, it doesn't. It doesn't do anything. It's just arbitrary and a force mechanic at this point, and it makes no sense for this game at all.
Bacon. This Final Fantasy 12, and it doesn't need your shit. It has enough problems without you pointing out its other problems.
That sounds about right, yes.
Oh man.
Oh.
I never noticed in this scene that you sped it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You didn't
Just
notice.
anytime we have to dungeon crawl, it's gonna be sped up.
You just like, you know, you just expect it now.
Yeah.
Totally.
It totally just goes over my head, and it means nothing to me. This is how the game normally is, right?
Yeah. If this was an international version, it kind of would be.
If I went to play Final Fantasy XII right now, I would think it is the most slow-paced game in comparison to this.
Well, even the international version is only like double speed. Like, this is 4 times speed. And it's still...
Still a little tedious, to be honest.
like I've said before, this is a nice... Like, this is honestly a relaxed game. Like, this is great for, like, just... You don't have much to do, and you just want to sit back, chill out, and, you know, do some mindless stuff, basically.
That's how video games work.
Actually, yeah. A lot of them, yeah. It's not a challenging game. It's not like, you know, Vanquish or Bayonetta or God Hand or any of those kind of games that require a heck of a lot of skill.
Alright, well, here's a battle that is going to be the easiest battle of the game, and that we are going to win with no problem.
They're just Imperial Guards.
Yeah, we're not going to have any problem fighting these guys. They're weak.
Yeah. Now, contrary to everything we've just said, those Magus characters, the mages, which you would be, you know, intimately familiar with, what kind of skills are they using, Aphid? Red Mage.
Blind.
What does blind do that messes us up a bit?
It blinds us.
Yep.
Even though Vossler was already blind. Now it's just saying it on the menu.
Yep. So you know what else we did wrong here?
What?
All of my characters do not have shields. And in a lot of games, shields are useless. But in this fight, they'd be quite handy. Because these guys hit hard, and they hit fast. So for example, right now, I'm pretty much screwed. Because everybody is dying. Dropping like flies.
Vossler's dead.
Yep.
Oh yes, we're bringing Van into the party, finally.
Nice.
Van needs to be in the party at all points ever.
Well, fine, he's now the leader of the party. And he's the only character with the worst equipment.
Fuck what the fans think. We need to keep Van in the party at all points in time. I'm serious.
I don't agree. I do not.
Van is the best character, clearly. He just conjures fucking magic stones that are very important.
He is a magical MacGuffin carrying thing. He is the thing that
he just dispenses MacGuffins. That's his function.
He's a magical girl.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
He wished for awesome hair. Because Van has awesome hair.
I'm gonna start calling him Home Van.
I like that Vossler, I didn't note this earlier. Vossler is dead, but also blind.
By the way, I'm gonna call Van Home Van Chan from now on.
Van Chan.
Anyways, most badass thing Van will ever do in his entire life. Holy crap.
Like a boss.
My god.
He just throws his sword into the ship like, fuck your shit, I won, I beat this, I beat everything.
I hate the Empire. Let me show hating the Empire by throwing my sword into the ground.
And then
everybody else
standing
is
here,
dead, but
whatever.
who cares?
I'm just gonna stay here.
I'm just gonna have this moment of badass zen.
Oh, we got a number one. We got the number one brig key.
Yep.
How the fuck did he get his sword out?
I don't know.
He's
How did
launched
he get it
that
in there
thing
in the
into
first
the
place? God.
He's a fucking mage, man.
Oh, okay. So, by this point, I was laughing so hard I had to take a break because, oh god, that scene. And luckily for us, there was a crystal.
And now we save, and Vossler's blindness is cured.